Yeah, first question, kind of an interesting one. You fielded a lineup on Saturday for the home opener of without a single homegrown in the lineup, and so I'm just curious what you would say to FC Dallas fans who are excited about the vision of a team of this team developing homegrowns and coming out to see them play and emerge, and then seeing an older, more veteran lineup on the field. What would you say to those fans?
Yeah, no, I knew this question was coming. And I don't think I wasn't thinking about this all last week too. And look, I put a lineup that I believe is going to do the best for the team in that moment. And that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way or that there's going to be a lot of changes. I will say, let's not forget, and Jesus picked up an injury, but there is a potential if I used all five subs, there's a high potential I could have five homegrowns on the field before the end of the game. So I want to make that note, which is more than any, I think, team played in the first game of the season. So there was that potential, but it didn't happen. Only two played. But I want to reiterate, we've transferred some of our most talented, also young players, homegrown players, and we still need to go through a process for other ones to be ready, and they're getting closer. That's for sure. Whether they came through college, like Eddie Munjoma, or they're still coming through our academy system, like Dante has, or who had a nice breakout season like Tanner did last year, or Paxton did the year before. So, and Paxton's still getting his health. I would say maybe it's a little more veteran group, no homegrown in that starting lineup. But we have our saying in the club of build from within. I'm not a homegrown. I didn't play, for FC Dallas. I didn't come through the academy as a player. I came as a coach. I was brought in as a coach, and I developed, and I was built from within here. I make the example of Michael Barrios became Michael Barrios here. He was developed through here. Matt Hedges developed through here. He was drafted. So I want the same vision for. I have the same vision for Hader O'Brien or Freddie Vargas or Andres Ricarte, or I want those guys to also build in through our club and develop. But yes, I have a very deep, passionate, and pride for homegrown players coming from our academy, and they're certainly very important. And we have very interesting ones coming through with our second team in our academy, and ones on our current roster, and they're going to be really important for us. So, let's take it one day at a time. But those guys are I believe they will earn their opportunities, and I know they're going to keep developing, and I want to see them grab them. But yeah, it's, if Brian was here, he could be starting. If Justin Che was here, he could be competing to start as well. If Cervania was here, they could be competing as well. I'm really proud of the players we have coming through, whether they started or not the other night, but we're going to provide an environment where they can earn opportunities, and I want to see them grab them. This is not charity. They got to earn it. They got to grab it, which is our process, and I believe they can as we progress in the season.